Hello, I'm Murray Nunes and welcome to another episode of ForumCon TV. Today I'm with Saad from Echo. Echo is a company which has some large forums. One of the specialisms about their forums is that they very heavily integrate Facebook and Twitter and those social conversations in the forum to make sure that all that conversation stays within the forum rather than benefiting other companies such as Facebook. So Chris, tell me, where do you see advances in forums right now?
For us, the future of forums is actually not thinking them so much about as forums and thinking more of them as groups, a groups product, and not thinking of them as static pages, but as real-time pages, as you imagine, right? Echo is all about real-time. So I don't think you've seen a forum until you sat on the topic page and watched conversation threads bump to the top in real time. Yeah. Watch the latest comment come in the column and watch the comment count increase in real time. To jump into a polling thread and watch the poll results move in real time and the conversation thread move in real time. So we think, A, that forums are becoming real-time and social, using social metaphors. B, that they're also becoming part of the entire site. The entire site is the forum. The conversation threads in the articles are just as forum-like as the dedicated community shunted off to the side of the page. And then finally, the ability to leave a comment on an article page, link to a forum thread, and have that comment pin into the forum thread, and have a forum thread mention an article page, and have those two conversations sync in real time. And so that's what we're doing with our customers.
So they're becoming much more dynamic.
Yes, and much more threaded throughout the rest of the site.
And how, who's an example of who's doing this really well?
So ESPN is actually doing probably a poster child for this. When you comment in their articles, on their articles in the comment section, and you link to their forum, you'll see that comment pin into the forum thread they mention, and vice versa. And so they're really turning their entire site into a real-time community platform.
And is that pinning also through to Facebook and Twitter at the same time?
Yes.
And how's that integrating?
Yeah, so you can share your comment or forum thread out to Facebook and Twitter, but also Facebook and Twitter can mention a forum thread, and those conversations come into the forum thread or the comment stream as well. And so it's about creating this kind of permeability between, or connectivity between a site, its comments and its forums, and its site ticker and its trending widget and its other bits and pieces, right? To create this kind of cohesive, seamless experience that you expect on Facebook, but you don't get anywhere else. And so we're kind of giving customers, we're kind of democratizing that experience.
And from a user experience, are you signing in once then with Facebook or Twitter, and then you're signed in throughout the forum? And are forums losing, are they losing engagement with users because they aren't seeing that, or are they actually gaining engagement?
So I think signing in with Facebook or Twitter or Google or Yahoo or the native login of the site is all important. You should support all of those logins to reduce friction. Then being able to share to those social networks is very important. The most important thing though is once you share the link, when users follow that link back, that they find themselves in a first-class social real-time experience. Because if you're sharing what amounts to be a link to a static page, the user will be there for 5 seconds and leave. And so the goal shouldn't be just to create social sharing, but to create a first-class social environment on your own site. So when the user finally gets there, which they invariably will, they stay for more than 5 seconds. And so it's really that entire loop of things is very important.
And if you had some tips for forum owners, a couple of tips, what would they be?
Upgrade to Echo Forums for one, and number two is engage with your community, because there's nothing better than editorial control.
Right, so seeding the conversation with great content.
Yes. Yeah.
Chris, thank you very much.
No worries.